Good morning. We are here on Lewis Street. A crazy morning here again in the J.C. Napier area. That is where we are. I'm going to step out of the way so you can see what is left of this scene from overnight. This is an officer-involved shooting. Now we're going to zoom in again over here in this area. This is the J.C. Napier housing complex, again just off of Lewis Street. Now Metro Police say a 21-year-old armed domestic violence fugitive fired upon an MNPD officer early this morning, just after 1 a.m. on Tuesday. Again, this is the Lewis Street in Napier housing, and now that suspect is being treated at Vanderbilt for gunshot wounds to his leg as well as his lower body after an officer returned gunfire. Let's break it down, though, exactly what happened. Nicholas Lane's estranged girlfriend and the mother of his child called police just before 1 a.m. reporting that Lane was trying to break into her apartment. Now, last Thursday, police responded to this same exact apartment complex after the woman reported that Lane punched her in the face twice and then held her against her will in a bedroom before he fled. Now, he has been on the run since, but arrest warrants charging Lane with false imprisonment as well as domestic assault were issued last Thursday. The victim also obtained an order of protection. Now, Hermitage Precinct Officer Eric Ziegler was the first to respond to this morning's call, and he actually saw Lane running adjacent to a driveway here at the Napier homes. Now, Ziegler called for Lane to come to him, but Lane increased his running pace. That is according to Metro Police. Now, they say that Ziegler got out of his marked SUV and again yelled for Lane to come here. That's when Lane fired his semi-automatic pistol. Now, Ziegler returned the gunfire and Lane fell to the ground with wounds to his bottom half as well as his leg. Now, Ziegler called for an ambulance and then rendered aid to Lane, but he was again transported to Vanderbilt. No officers were involved or injured in this incident. Of course, we do have TBI here on the scene, but this all began just before 12:50 a.m. this morning. I do want to throw in there that Lane is a convicted felon. He was convicted on 2 counts of aggravated burglary in March of 2023, and he received a 3-year sentence to be served on supervised probation. Now, he was arrested on that probation violation warrant Tuesday of last week, but again, this whole incident with his ex-girlfriend happened just 2 days later on November 14th, and he wasn't in jail that long. Now, from our understanding, Officer Ziegler is a 3-year Metro Police veteran. He was just doing routine assignment this morning, and that is what urged him to be here in this area so early. Now, the TBI, again, like I mentioned, is still conducting this investigation into this officer-involved shooting. We do know that at this time that Lane is being treated for those gunshot wounds at Vanderbilt Medical Center, but we do have in-car as well as body-worn camera footage from this morning's early shooting, and that is on our website, and we have more details regarding what happened. But also coming up in just less than 10 minutes now, we'll be live with the latest details with the mugshot of Nicholas Lane, as well as more as how we break it down, like exactly what happened this morning. We do know that no officer was injured, and at this time, we do know that Lane will be facing multiple different charges regarding this morning's incident as well as from last week. But I just want to show you one more time this scene here before we get ready for our upcoming live shot. This is the J.C. Napier housing complex here off of Lewis Street. Again, we do know that one person was shot twice by an officer, and that is what is taking a really long time for them to investigate this morning, because you can see there are still crime scene tape up, and this happened just before 1 a.m. this morning. As we get more details, we'll be sure to keep you guys updated both online and, of course, on air through 9 a.m. So please join us over there, but also, again, on our website at fox17.com.